The first step in the process is to define responsible drinking. When I asked Brad what he thought responsible drinking was, his answer was classic. I guess I never really thought about it. I find this is the case with most drinkers that I've encountered. They haven't really thought about what responsible drinking means. After Brad did think about it for a minute, his answer was, not getting drunk, I guess. So, just what is responsible drinking? The answer, it really depends. It depends on your objective. The statistical answer is no more than 2 standard drinks per day, if you drink every day, no more than 3 standard drinks on any given day, and no more than 14 in a week. So, no, you can't have 7 drinks on each of 2 days, or 14 on one night if you want to be a weekend warrior, and stay within the limit, even though, yes, technically it's only 14 for the week. Get the point? A standard drink is defined as 1/2 ounce of pure alcohol. The amount you would find in one 12-ounce light beer at 4.2% alcohol by volume, or one 4-ounce glass of wine that's no more than 13% alcohol, and 1.5-ounce shot of no more than 70 proof liquor, which would be 35% alcohol. So yes, the alcohol content, if the alcohol content is higher or lower in these libations, you need to get out your calculator and figure out these adjustments. Responsible drinking also means that we have to be done deceiving ourselves. I call this the statistical answer because it's derived from statistics and research. Staying within this limit will likely keep one under the 0.08 blood alcohol level, meaning you will likely be below the limit to drive, and will likely avoid other impairment problems, and it will also increase the likelihood that you get to keep your liver and your pancreas. But keep in mind that a 100-pound female is likely to be legally intoxicated after 2 standard drinks. So, there are many factors that play into this. If you're not too worried about getting a liver transplant, then the answer might be no more than 1 standard drink per hour. Studies have shown that the average human can process about 1/2 ounce of pure alcohol per hour. At this rate, the average person is not going to get intoxicated if they stick to 1 per hour. But let me say right here that in no way would I ever recommend that you trust this estimate as a way to ensure that you're not too impaired to drive. If you've had any alcohol whatsoever, do not drive until you have first blown into one of these, which is a backtrack, a handheld alcohol breathalyzer, $50 at Walgreens. The best investment you can make if you're going to drive after any amount of alcohol. I have one in my glove box at all times, period. They're quite accurate. However, they won't hold up in court. My best piece of advice, don't ever drive after drinking even one. It's just not worth it. But beyond the whole drinking and driving thing, these little devices are very nice to help you gauge your own level of intoxication. Below 0.08 is generally considered to be low risk for problems. Notice I didn't use the word safe. The only safe amount is 0. I use this neat little device, even when I'm not driving, to gauge my own level of intoxication. This is the most precise way of figuring out your own level of responsible drinking, short of having your blood drawn and analyzed. So let's get back to Brad. Brad has no intention of playing a round of golf without having a few beers with his buddies. I support his desire 100%. I feel the same way. If Brad makes sure that he drinks no more than 1 beer per hour, in all likelihood he will be just fine. In a normal round of golf, he's going to have maybe 5 beers. Now he will have surpassed the statistical limit of no more than 3 on any given day, but he's not likely to be legally drunk, not likely to make an ass of himself, and not likely to swear at his wife, when she wants to know what took him so long on the golf course, right? Should Brad drive home from the golf course? Absolutely not. Even if his breathalyzer gives him the green light, even if he's waited several hours after his last beer, never. If he's going to drink on the golf course, he needs a designated driver. That is responsible drinking. So in my book, responsible drinking is intentionally staying below the legal limit of 0.08 and never operating a motor vehicle or a boat or any such activity after having even one drink. That's being responsible to the law and to everyone around you. If you also want to be responsible to your brain and your liver, then go with the statistical limits. Now at this point in the discussion, drug and alcohol therapists the world over are starting to cringe, right? They're thinking, man, that Miles dude is crazy. You don't tell a problem drinker to go ahead and drink. And especially, you don't tell him it's okay to drink more than 3 drinks. Drinking 5 beers on the golf course, that's not responsible. Oh, really? At the end of the day, it's Brad's liver. He can do with it what he wants. If he stays under the legal limit, I call that responsible. If Brad is staying below 0.08 blood alcohol concentration, then he's below the legal limit in every way. Unless he holds a CDL license, which he doesn't, that limit would be 0.04. And Brad is being legally responsible to everyone around him. The real crux of the matter here is this: can Brad learn to do it? Can Brad, who can't ever remember stopping after 3 beers, has never tried to stick to a 1 beer per hour limit, train his brain to do those things? My answer is an emphatic yes. Unless Brad is brain damaged or has an IQ below 80, which he doesn't, he can learn to do it. Brad does not have a disease, he's not genetically wired to drink until he gets intoxicated, and he does not have a problem that cannot be corrected with the right strategies and a good deal of practice. Can I prove it? I sure can. I've done it many times. So there you have it, my definition of responsible drinking. Now let's get about the business of making that happen for Brad.